is going on, everybody? We are back for our second matchup of the night, and hopefully, for our sake, Squirrel, this one will hopefully be played. We can hope.
Yeah, I hope so. I tried everything I could. I was pinging novice and prospect free agents. They're probably mad at me, but I was
Yeah,
trying to get the game started, and we found the guy. He had time to get on the game, but he also didn't have the game updated. So, uh, no one listening to Bagel's announcements about
no.
updating the game.
Hey, the one time Bagels makes an announcement for everyone to hear, Squirrel, and no one listened. They didn't listen to Bagels, but it happens sometimes. I love Bagels. You got the announcement out. You guys got to update your games if you haven't already. If you still have your match to play, there was an update right before opening day here, so make sure you guys get that thing updated. But yes,
Yeah,
Squirrel, we hopefully do got a matchup here today: Kings versus Galaxy, and this one a matchup of season one veterans here, and it could be pretty spicy.
yeah. Galaxy being led by Ventus and Kings being led by Edwin. Two players that have been around, like you said, season one. It's going to be exciting, and both of these teams look really good. Hopefully, looking to do better than they did last season.
Yeah, there are some familiar faces like you talked about Edwin and Ventus, both from season one in Nemesis. We also have Icon, who is a season two champion with the Drakes, back with Biscuit in season two Challenger League. And then I talked about it a little bit at the end with Psycho Squirrel, but this is also one of the more another interesting point of this match is that you got Ventus and Boy Wonder teaming up, the brother duo. First time we have two brothers playing together in Nemesis, from our knowledge at least. So that is a very interesting one there.
Yeah, when you get two brothers that are able to team together for a whole season, it's gonna make such a crazy dynamic, and the team chemistry there is gonna be insane. I've actually scrimmed Galaxy, and I will say like the Ventus and Boy Wonder connection is really good. Two really solid and really fast players.
You know what, Squirrel? That's an interesting way to put it. Is that their chemistry is going to be really good. I could also see the other side of things where the chemistry will actually be really bad because brothers, siblings arguing all the time. But hey, that's good that they got things going. Hopefully, they can show it for us tonight here.
Yeah, but it's still gonna be up against some tough competition. Edwin has crazy mechanics. He started off last season a little bit slow, but towards the end of that season, it looked like he had reached his like previous Titan League form. He was doing some crazy things. I remember he hit this one ground pinch against us, and I almost just left because it was
Uh,
so nasty. Icon, another really good player who's going to be good, and Blueberry and Prisma, I don't really know, but rounding off that roster, like it's going to be so easy to fit in when you have two experienced players like Edwin and Icon.
Yeah, we'll definitely see how Prisma is going to fit in. Looks like they got Prisma in the lobby for this one, so we'll see how Prisma fits in. Yeah, with two veterans in the Rocket League scene, at least the semi-pro scene of Rocket League, Edwin and Icon. They've been around Nemesis for a while, so Nemesis veterans as well. So we're still waiting on Galaxy to join up here. Hopefully they're going to hop in here in a second. But a couple of quick shout outs. We got a couple of quick subs here. Goff coming back for 14 months. Bagels for 17 months. Those are some season one OGs, season one, season two OGs. Also Spork with the 10 months there. Shout out to you guys for the resubs. But yeah, Squirrel. Looks like we got everyone in, and Squirrel. I don't want any more issues. So why don't we make a prediction because we got them in here. We're ready to go. Who you taking in this one as a fellow rival league member? Who you taking?
See, I'm split, and I really do think it could go either way. The talent on both sides is crazy, but Ventus was a banana last season, so I can't bet against him. So I'm going with the Ventus Boy Wonder combo. I think they're gonna take it in game five because I don't think Edwin is gonna go down without a fight.
All right. Well, we'll have to see who is going to take this one. Technically, the first match of the season. We have Galaxy fifth in power rankings taking on Kings, who are 13th in power rankings. So interesting preseason rankings there. But we finally have some Rocket League underway. We have Galaxy taking on Kings to kick off our season six opening day. Galaxy in the purple and Kings in the red. We talked about the rosters there just a little bit. You see Kings with Icon, Prisma, and Edwin. And then on the Galaxy side, we see Ventus, Boy Wonder, and Oe, who's actually Crowe there as, oh my goodness, Ventus with a double tap, and Boy Wonder, the combo is out and striking early.
And Ventus showing off some of his mechanics, also hitting that double tap, that a tight angle left the defense awkward. Boy Wonder there to clean it up, and there's that connection, Rocker Man, and I expect to see it time and time again. One of them brothers setting the ball up for the other.
Yeah, we'll probably be seeing a lot of that. We talked about it a bit, and for the first play to go that way, that just might be setting the table for what we have to come. As now the Kings trying to get this one out. Icon banging it towards the net. Oh wait, can't get to it. As this one out of the midfield, Prisma with a nice block trying to get to it again. This one sent all the way down towards that net, and Edwin barely able to get back in time. As a couple of close shots. Ventus going for some more mechanics, but he can't put that one home. As this one actually right back out of the middle, but Prisma kind of gets to it in. So far in this one, Squirrel, I'm not sure if there's any nerves necessarily. I bet you there are some nerves, but these two teams are firing some shots back and forth on net.
Yeah, I mean the best way to get rid of those nerves is just take as many shots as possible. Hopefully find that first goal of the season to break the ice. As Galaxy got that one out of the way earlier, so you know they're feeling good.
They're ready to go. It's always good to start it out. As Edwin gonna pop this one up. Away. Sending off to the side. Edwin now back at it again. Ventus finds the read, looking for another one. As he comes down, he's gonna pinch it in right by the defender. And Ventus, another one there as he finds the back of the net.
Yeah, I mentioned earlier about Edwin finding his Titan form, but Ventus trying to show that he hasn't lost it from last season, as he did drop from Titan League to Rival League. So it's gonna be a show if Ventus keeps being confident like that.
Definitely will is Owe throwing this one off the backboard, but Icon, he finds the touch and sends it to the side as Galaxy a 2-0 lead here early in game number 1 of this best of 5 on opening day. Is Owe gonna fake out Edwin, getting out of the middle of Prisma, able to dive on top of it. Boy Wonder blocked by Prisma again. Back in the Galaxy zone, Ventus can't touch. Owe to the side, Icon trying to get this one in. Let's be cleared out to the side, Prisma. Back up for it once more. This one now around the midfield, and right now Squirrel, the Kings, they've only got one shot, but the net is open as Prisma takes it home, the second shot and the first goal of the game for the Kings.
Yeah, Prisma just dancing with the ball and a bump coming out, leaves the net wide open. So Prisma, good job breaking the ice, helps ease the nerves for the Kings, as there's over half the game to play. So I wouldn't count him out just yet.
Definitely not. And oh, is this one a huge miss there? And Owe is gonna punish the mistake as he moved up from last season, and he's making a contribution here early.
Yeah, an unfortunate miss comes out, and Oe, who, until you mentioned it at Rocker Man, I had no clue that was Crowe, who just won a championship last season, so he's not going to be one to miss those open nets, and if I remember correctly, he was very mechanical for the league that he was in, so I hope that we get to see some of that come out too.
Yeah, definitely so. And he's a champion from last season with Venom, who made that insane run from the 8th seed all the way to the championship, the lowest seed to ever win a Nemesis championship. And he was a part of that roster. And now he's moved up here to the rival league, looking to see if he can do it again and able to get his team another goal, a third one on the board as he finds a dunk through. Now Icon by one, but Ventus cuts it off. He's looking for a double tap, sending it towards the net off the backboard. But Edwin finding the touch as Prisma sends it down right to Boy Wonder, though. As Edwin now throwing it off the backboard. Ventus can't find the touch. Edwin tossing the midfield, but Owe is there. And now time starting to become a little bit of a factor here. Squirrels were down to a minute 30 in this first game. The Kings still only got that one goal on the board.
Yeah, the Kings just not really together on offense. It's a very broken attack, whereas on the other side, Galaxy seems like they're all on the same page as that redirect almost finds its way in the back of the net. But Kings kind of need one here with how good the Galaxy's defense is if they want a shot at taking this first game.
Galaxy is held on so far as Kings down by 2, looking to make something happen, but Boy Wonder clearing out of his half and hunting down everyone in his way. As this one popped up, Icon blocked by Oe. Prisma trying to find the read. Icon also jumping on this one. As Edwin taking this one up, looking out for Prisma. Can't quite connect though, as we're under 40 seconds remaining in game one. Boy Wonder on the catch, taking this one up high. Edwin trying to get to it, looking for the block. As Ventus sends this one back in, and the Kings, they gotta get going now. This one claimed a long way towards the net, but Boy Wonder, he's there in time. The Kings really might be the last opportunity as a huge miss comes out, but Ventus able to get back in time, and this one heading towards the net. But the time ticking away ever so quickly as Owe out of the midfield looking for the shot. He puts it home and puts home the dagger for Galaxy.
Yeah, Ventus was just great ball control. Icon with a pass out to the middle. Oa there to bury that one on the right side of the net, away from all the defenders. A great shot and a great performance from this Galaxy roster.
The Galaxy looking really good, Squirrel, and I know you hyped them up before this game, and you know they're kind of living up to that hype there. The Ventus Boy Wonder duo here with 3 assists as this one gonna round things off here, and they've really found each other in this game, and it led to this 4-1 Galaxy win and a huge first win of the season.
Yeah, Galaxy showing off their offense with 11 shots, 5 goals, or sorry, 4 goals. Can't do math, and I don't have to. It's right there on the screen. But uh, the pressure applied from Galaxy. They're fast. Their mechanics are really good, and they don't miss the ball very often. So you got to find a way to take it from them. Kings, they've got to make some adjustments going into this next one. But Galaxy looking good on this opening day.
Yeah, and you talked about it, the shot differential 11-4, and it really seemed like the Kings they weren't fighting much of anything. And I know you said Squirrel they got to make some adjustments. You're a rival league player. You were in the grand finals last season. You know if you're out here with the Kings, what kind of adjustment are you trying to make heading into the second game?
Um, Honestly, you got to try to find a way to demo Ventus. Um, to me, Ventus is the one that is mechanically taking the ball down the field and creating the offense. So if you can find a way to just get him off the field and eliminate him, it'll take away a lot of the pressure. And also commanding these midfield boosts. With how mechanical the Galaxy is, if you take away their boost, you limit what they can do. And with those two things, I think the Kings will have a much easier time.
That is a very good point there, and very good points. Is this one a mistake in the midfield, and the Kings they collide, and Owe finds the goal off a huge mistake.
And you can't do that. I forgot to add that one
Yeah.
to my list earlier. Just a awkward ball side rotation leads to a bump on the back wall. You see it all the time. It's a common rotational mistake, but not one that you can be making if you want to start your season off with a win.
That is very true. Got to cut down those mistakes as Prisma now. We're gonna try to get this one out, but Owe is there looking for the shot. Edwin, whoa, with that save
Oh
there.
my god.
I don't know how he saved that one, Squirrel.
We might want to clip that one. Early contender for save of the season. Anyone that's watching, a great save from an awkward angle.
Oh my goodness, yeah, pinch the ball off the ground, making the save, keep his team in it, and Icon throwing this one towards the net, and after Edwin's save, Icon comes through with a goal.
Yeah, and you love to see how quickly the Kings can turn that good defensive play into a nice offensive attack. Edwin just getting a nice little power shot there to tie this one back up.
Nice one there, and the Kings finally able to get something going here, and we'll see if they can take a lead here, hunting for their first one in this series as Edwin pinching down the midfield. But Boy Wonder all over it is Prisma on the dribble. Ventus towards the net off the backboard, and he's going to put it right around Icon. Had the whole net to shoot at, and he picked his spot, and he picked it perfectly.
Yeah, Ventus off the backboard. Icon just caught flat-footed, trying to rotate in net. Ventus, all he had to do was shoot it away from him, and he did. Good decision-making and good shooting accuracy there from Ventus.
And so far, you said it, we've seen a lot of Ventus so far in this series. It's only been game number 2 here, and I'm sure we'll be talking a lot about Ventus throughout this season. He's already getting himself out there. So now the Kings gonna have to once again try to find a rebound. This one back in Galaxy's corner. Ventus is up, blocked by Prisma, but it's sent back into the Kings half. This one popping up. Owe towards the net. Edwin forced to make a touch. And now Prisma on the dribble, trying to get it by. It's blocked up. As Icon out of the midfield looking for a teammate. Owe cutting it off. Once again, looking up for another touch. He's going to shoot it towards the net. He puts it in. The mechanics on full display. This Galaxy Team Squirrel and their mechanics are fun to watch.
Yeah, Oe showing some of his championship caliber speed as he beats Edwin to the ball, something that's not easy to do. Oe, 2 goals, 3 shots here in the opening 2 minutes of this game.
Galaxy, they're looking so strong right now as Kings trying to find an answer back, and Prisma sent that one up. Galaxy once again taking a 3-1 lead. Boy Wonder on the dribble. Prisma, he's gonna find the block. This one sent off to the side. Ventus taking it up on the air dribble, and the Kings triple committing on the back end, and that might be the fear of Ventus doing something to you there, Squirrels. They all panic and jump for that one, and you've seen that a couple of times where they're making these triple commits on the goal line.
Yeah, and defense, it's better. It's never good to double or triple commit, but if you're gonna do it on defense. Don't do it on offense where you can get caught in a counterattack. But you better make sure you get the ball out of your half. And the Kings looking to lock Galaxy in here, but Ventus not going to let that happen.
Prisma trying to get it back in as Galaxy double committing on defense, like you said, as Ventus looking for the redirect, but Icon, he is there on the back end and makes a nice touch. As Icon send this one down, Ventus back in his zone, gonna take this one up. Find the air dribble, Edwin with the block. Now Prisma, get it by 1. Can he get it by 2? He does, but no boost to work with. Can he get it down to a teammate here? He's looking for it, trying to get that one, but a huge block comes through. And this game score looking a lot like game number 1, where the Kings are down at 130 here. But wait a minute, they're going to put this one in. Icon snipes the bottom left, and the Kings bring it within 1.
Yeah, Icon looking good, recognizes that the net is open, takes the shot to bring it back within 1. But Rockerman, last time this happened, it was a kickoff goal that came out for Galaxy. So let's see if Kings can make it past this kickoff.
Ooh, it's still out of the midfield. Boy Wonder, he's sending it back in, trying to find this one. Can't connect. It's Galaxy diving in. Ventus patient there as he's bumped off. But he's able to get back up to it. Can't find the touch, though. This Boy Wonder on the dribble, taking up to the sky. 2 Kings defenders committing. Icon last man. Makes that save. There he goes again. Down the field towards the net. It's open there. Ventus trying to get to it, and it barely is off. But the follow is going to be almost own goal. It's on the goal line, and Edwin puts it home. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, the range of emotions that I just went through is a shot and a bump and an own goal and a save, and then Edwin just somehow in the right spot at the right time gets that one to go in to tie it up. Oh, what a sequence of events.
That was a sequence of events for sure there, and the Kings are happy to get that one as they're looking for more. But this one not gonna go, and now a demo came through. Icon, he couldn't quite put it on net though. As now Ventus on the dribble trying to find another touch. Boy Wonder right behind him as the Kings triple committing again on defense. And this one popped up. Ventus trying to get to it. Not able to find a touch, but Boy Wonder over the top. Ventus on the backboard looking for something, but Icon gets it over the last defender. The net is wide open. He just got to put it on, and they can't touch it, though. Oh, my goodness, a huge mistake there as they had the open net and all day to work with.
Yeah, and you really can't be giving up opportunities like that in the final seconds of a game. Could really change the momentum, and we'll see what happens as this one looks like it's going to go into overtime. And, usually you're the one asking me questions, Rockerman, but I just want to see your opinion on who you think has this overtime advantage.
Ooh, I'm not sure. The Kings have had some advantage, but the Galaxy is looking for one there. It seems like there have been quite a few mistakes from the Kings, but they have the momentum at the moment, in my opinion. But will it get through here? The Kings trying to put it home. but not gonna go this time. Now the Kings back on defense. Prisma on the sidewall gets it by one, but Ventus, he's just waiting for it. Gonna pop it up high towards the backboard, looking for some sort of pinch. Icon out to Prisma, who's looking for the shot. It's off, but Boy Wonder gonna make the touch just in time. Is Edwin there for the follow, but it's off the post again. And now Owe trying to take it down, looking for the fake with this ball. Dead in the midfield, and Icon, he's trying to get it out, but no one able to score. A minute gone by into overtime here. And this one scored a really crucial game here. I say more so for the Kings because you do not want to go down 0-2 to start this series.
No, absolutely not. And you really don't want to go 0-2 down against this Galaxy roster that just has shown that they can score goals, and it's going to be a tough game, whether it's game 1 in the series or game 3. But I just want to point out the decision making on some of these Kings players. Like Icon had Prisma downfield and just chose not to hit it to him. So maybe if they just clean it up and find each other a little bit more, they'll be able to maintain some pressure.
We'll have to see is now a huge mistake there as this one sent just a little bit wide. But the Kings able to hold on, is now down the dribble. Icon, no boost to work with, trying to get it up. Ventus diving in. Prisma on the dribble. Boy Wonder with a stop. Gonna take this one up. They're gonna leave it for his teammate, but Prisma, he finds the save just in time. As now the Kings trying to get back on the counter attack. As Boy Wonder, he's over one. Prisma waiting back there, looking for his teammate this time. Off the backboard, Icon looking for that read, but a little bit too quick as, oh, a nice bump comes through. As the Kings an opportunity, Edwin putting this one up high off the crossbar. He can't find the follow, though. A close shot there again. And Squirrel, these guys, was the Kings, they bump into each other, but Edwin, he recovers. I thought that was going to be a goal there to stop myself for a moment, but these recoveries here have been insane as another shot comes through. The Kings trying to find it, but a weak shot from Prisma can't go home. And now Galaxy, the counter attack. Boy Wonder puts it home.
Yeah, Prisma trying to be too fancy on that shot. That was completely an unnecessary error right there. And, Boy Wonder makes them pay for it on the other end with a beautiful counterattack shot to go up 2-0 in the series. And this is not where you want to be if you are a member of the Kings or if you're a Kings fan.
Definitely not as this one though. This one though scored a lot better performance than what we saw in game number one. Is the Kings, they actually put up a good shot total. I think the shots pretty much even there in this one. You can see it there, but I mean the Kings, they fought there. It just couldn't quite break through, and I think there was just one too many mistakes that led to that Galaxy victory.
Yeah, I agree. Just a really not great start from the Kings. I think the middle to late game was much better. Like you said, a lot more shots than game 1, and their defense was really good, saving so many of Galaxy's shots. But then, that means Galaxy is putting them on target, which is always threatening.
Definitely so. And when you get so many shots like that with Galaxy, they have the pressure so far. They've shown it. But now, as we head into game number 3 on Utopia Coliseum, can the Kings avoid the sweep? Or will Galaxy be taking home a nice opening day win? They've got the net open here. But that one blocked away by Boy Wonder. Now Ventus sends it in, looking for a shot there, trying to find the angle. Icon barely makes a save, but another double commit is this one thrown off the backboard again. Edwin over one, trying to get it by 2, but away with a demo there. And goodness, some of these plays, Squirrel, they just been so close in this series, and the Kings lucky that they haven't been scored on here, but they've got an open net here. Ventus and Boy Wonder can't put it home. Owe coming through, but again not on. And some of these shots a little bit, just a little bit off, and things getting a little bit weird here in this first game or first series, excuse me.
Yeah, and I just want to say, Galaxy for a second there was really bringing out the demos, and that is when they are super scary because they can lock you in and they can just get demo after demo and make your life not fun. But Kings did a good job of getting out of that and even got a few bumps of their own. So good job not getting scored on from the Kings, and we'll see how they can translate that into any pressure.
So far, A little bit better than the last couple games as the score still tied up at 0. As Edwin out in the midfield, Owe sends it back down, but right at Icon, he throws it towards the net. Ventus gonna find the touch and looking for another one. But double committing with his brother there, and Edwin, he's gonna make him pay a goal here, and that might be the first lead for the Kings in this one.
Yeah, I think it is Icon with a great pass in the middle of the field. OA having to dive for it, but Edwin just shoots it around him. Good placement and good passing from the Kings.
The Kings' first lead of the series, and can they lead it into a first game win of the series? That is to be determined in the next 3 minutes. 10 seconds. His boy Wonder up. It's going to pop up right to Ventus. He sends it off the backboard. He's looking for the follow. There he drops it down, but Prisma, he was all over that one. His OA is there. Ventus trying to go at it again. Boy Wonder has an opportunity. Looking for the shot, and he places it perfectly. You're right behind the defender and Galaxy. These shots have been so on point.
Yeah, that is just great field vision from Boy Wonder. Seeing that the defender is on the close post, so he places it back post behind him. There was nothing he could do about that one. Just great shooting from Boy Wonder.
That's why they tell you when you rotate, you got to rotate to that back post there, the post furthest away from the ball. As if he was in that position, could have made that save, but you're exactly right. Great vision from Boy Wonder to find that mistake and capitalize on it to execute. As now he ties it up for his team. As they're looking here, Edwin is up, but Ventus beats him to it off the sidewall. But Prisma, he sends it right back down. Now he's on it again, looking out for his teammate Icon off the corner. Edwin is up. He's off the corner. As this one pops up, Owe. He's going to beat him to it, though, as he's looking for another touch. Can't find it. His Boy Wonder to Ventus. They can't connect here. Could be an opportunity. Prisma. He's got 1-on-2 here. Looking to go underneath. He finds the fake, but Owe is right behind him to make that save. And 2 minutes left in this one. Squirrel the Kings. They've been able to keep it relatively close here, but they still got to find another one to get themselves back in that lead.
Yeah, they just got to keep pressuring, keep hammering. They've done really good this game to not let it get out of control. And even though the Galaxy offense is very suffocating, Kings done a very good job of keeping this one under control, and Edwin staying composed to take the lead again.
That was a huge play there. Icon so smart here, knowing the last defender's in net, and he knows he had no boost, so just throws it super hard off the backboard. And Edwin, knowing he could beat Owe to that ball, and the Kings out in front now again. With a minute 30 remaining in game number 3. Looking to avoid getting swept here on opening day. As this one popped up, Prisma with a nice block as he sends it down. Owe on the dribble here, trying to get it by 1, but Edwin all over that one. Now Ventus in the corner, trying to find a 50 by Icon. Icon win it by 1. This one's sent out to the side. Edwin now taking it up, looking for another touch, but he's bumped a little bit awkward. As Prisma now finding a block. Icon trying to keep this one in. We just kind of gave it away to Ventus. Up to Boy Wonder for the shot, and there it is. The chemistry all over, and they find the back of the net.
Yeah, I knew it was just a matter of time before they find a connection like this. Ventus downfield to Boy Wonder, who I think is the older brother and the higher MMR. So, very talented, very good connection there, as Boy Wonder puts in his second goal of the game.
Huge second goal at that as he ties things up. Galaxy hunting for this sweep on opening day, and oh my goodness, Boy Wonder taking axles.
Ventus passes this one to his brother. His brother with the double fake. Ventus, from his point of view, he just dropped his controller because he knew there was no one there to stop it. Boy Wonder walks it in and then BMs him with the ouch. That must have hurt.
Oh my goodness, that one was an absolutely amazing play there, and it gives them the lead, hunting for this sweep. And now the Kings have to come back from that punch in the jaw, and they have to make something happen here in the final 30 seconds. if they want to avoid getting swept in this one heading towards the net. Icon trying to save it, but boy, Wonder puts another one home, his fourth of the game, and all but securing this game.
As soon as Edwin backflipped off that wall, I knew that it was going to result in a goal. Boy Wonder, 4 for 4. Call up Wendy's. The man is putting on a clinic. 581 score, looking to make a name for himself. As I think this is his first season in the league.
Yeah, it is, and he has made a name for himself already, if not, uh, and only in the first game of the season. Can the Kings find one last attempt? This one going off to the side doesn't look like they're going to be able to. As the Galaxy coming through, why not one more for the road? Oe puts it home for a fifth, but I mean, just a huge performance here from Galaxy's squirrel as they just dominated all facets of this one.
Yeah, Galaxy picked up the momentum. Kings held tight with them for a little while, but Galaxy picked up that momentum there at the end and just steamrolled through the rest of the game. 5 goals, 4 assists, and just a good showing from a really fast team, putting on 9 shots to Kings 5. But man, just a really solid showing from this roster.
Yeah, and that was one of those sweeps where it was an exciting sweep, if you will. I
Mhm.
mean, it's opening day, but I mean Galaxy they played really well. See the Nemesis brooms are out in the chat there, the emotes. But Galaxy played really well. The Kings they fought hard too, and it seemed like at times where I really thought in this game we're about to go to at least a game four, but Galaxy they just had that X factor there, and they were able to capitalize when it mattered most.
It definitely seemed like the Kings had moments where they looked like a really solid team, but for the most part, I just felt like they were too disjointed. They weren't all on the same page at the same time. One person would be popping off, another person would be kind of playing down. But Galaxy on the flip side, connecting at all times. The connections between the brothers and then Crowe or Oa, sorry, a very talented third, just being able to slot in wherever he's needed. It makes for a really dangerous roster, and I'm excited to see what they do.
Yeah, definitely so. And after last season, only a play-in tournament team
Mhm.
from Galaxy. They didn't quite make the playoff run they wanted, but with the way they're looking in this first matchup, Squirrel, I know, both of us being rivaling players, that's going to be a team to watch out for. The Galaxy is in the Central Division along with Arrival, and then they're in the Eastern Conference along with you and the Pineapple. So they're a team to watch out for sure. But on the other side of things, you talked about a little bit. The Kings just a little bit disjointed, but they have those two veterans who know how to win in Nemesis. So I have no doubt that we'll also be talking about the Kings when things come around towards the end of the season.
Yeah, Edwin had a slow start last season. Maybe this is another slow start for his team this season, but I expect them to figure it out. Like you said, two veterans that know how to win. They know how to play together and work together. So I expect Kings to be a contender. I just think they just got off to an unfortunate slow start. Maybe the update not having Bacchus mod threw them off. Well, we can
Yeah.
always go with that one.
Yeah, you can always throw Bacchus bottom at the bus there. Blame the update.
Yeah.
Blame the update. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for the first matchup here. Well, I guess second matchup, first real matchup of the night
Mhm.
here. As Galaxy they take down the Kings and starting things off this season in the right foot, on the right foot, excuse me. And before we had to break though, one shout out quick to Crippist coming back for the 10-month sub. Thank you, Crippist, new streamer this season, helping us out on the backside of things. So shout out to Crippus for the resub as well. We're gonna be heading to a short break, so make sure you stick around and follow the channel if you haven't already. And if you're new, make sure you go check out the Discord and get involved in Nemesis. You can always join at any time throughout the season, and always possible to get on rosters. Especially early on in the season. So make sure you guys get involved if you aren't already. But we're going to be heading to a short break. And when we come back, we'll be heading to our last matchup of the night. We've got some familiar faces in the Challenge League as well, as we have Sandsbar, the managing man himself, and the Assassins trying to get some redemption. Sans has been talking himself up, Squirrel. I know he's excited to go up against the Tigers here, and he told me, you know, I think we gotta hold him to this. He said if he loses, he's going on playing. So there's some hard
Oh,
thoughts on this one. Hard thoughts on this one, Squirrel.
yeah, when you have the second worst record that a management member has ever had, it's really not good for the mentality. But Sands is a great guy, a good player, and I think he's built a much better team this season than last season. So looking to turn that 2-16 around to hopefully a 16-2. But there's a lot of competition in the Challenger League, so it's going to be a tight race. But I think they can start this one off with a win.
We'll have to find out. We won't talk about the manager member with the worst overall season. We'll keep that one hush hush. But we'll be seeing we'll be seeing what Sands and the Assassins can do up against the new look Tigers, who I know have Slays and Mangoes, the new GM on board. That matchup will be coming up in just under 10 minutes. So stick around, guys. Make sure you follow the channel again if you haven't already. We will see you guys in a couple minutes for our final match of the night. See you guys in a few.